Hello, Dragonborn Cupcakes, and welcome back to Skyrim. This is Kaffeine Gaming. We are back to doing just some miscellaneous quests that we haven't done, that you may not have done, that you may not even know exist. And we are currently at, let's see if the little thing pops up. Yes, Frostmere Crypt. So there's actually a quest here for a sword. Not something that I have ever seen in my journal, but we're gonna head on in and see what we've got. Oh, I can level up and see what we've got. Hello.
She's smarter than that.
She was always dragging her into things.
Stealing the boss's sword? Did he have a death wish?
Who knows? Cat was crazy. She was a fool to trust him.
You ready for this? Okay, good. We're going in. So somebody stole somebody's sword is basically what's going on here. So we're gonna head on fully in. Ow! Who are you and how dare you use electricity on me? It is not acceptable at all. Staff of Sparks. I don't really have the died on your feet, did you? Alright, let's loot everybody. I don't really care too much about the gold at this point, but we definitely need lockpicks and whatnot. So those are coming with us. Oh, open sesame? Open sesame. Gold lockpicks. Oh, good. Let's see here. I don't know. According to my notes, or should I say the official walkthrough, if you read the Lost Legends, you can actually read a little bit about some of the stuff that we're going to be taking care of. Kier's bounty. Kill Isa and Regier on sight. 100 gold to whoever brings me their head. Spread the word. Interesting. Well, let's go find these guys and see what we've got. There's a door, but then there's a walkway. Oh, well, that answers that question. Also, I'm taking... Not the bowl! Did you really just pick the bowl up? Good luck on finding that. Right. I'm just gonna head in this way.
Kerr's orders. Nobody goes in or out until he gets back. Or the boss will skin you as soon as he's done with Regier.
Gods, what a mess.
Something's going on. Somebody's, we've got a, torture chamber over here. Hey, buddy! Yeah, I don't really have time for you. And if you're just gonna sit there and stare at me, I don't know why he didn't aggro. That seems to be a thing with the ones that lean up against the walls. They don't aggro. I don't know what to think about that, honestly. I don't know if that's a glitch in the game code, or, I assume that's not supposed to happen. Really? I assume it's not supposed to happen like that. I think they should aggro on sight, just like all the other bandits, but they just don't for, you know, really whatever reason. I'm not... There's a whole glass helmet in here, if that's really what you're interested in. It's not. I'm not interested in that at all.
Yeah, he's after Regier. Never seen him so angry.
I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's just felt wrong down there lately.
Now you're sounding as crazy as the cat. Going on about the Pale Lady next.
Okay, so finally got the mention of a very specific name is the Pale Lady. I don't actually know too much about the story, but there is a story that's involved in that. Frostmere Crypt, week 12. What a disaster. We haven't actually seen a caravan in a week. We actually lost ground in the tunnels. Thal and his team were crushed when their section collapsed. I've heard word of a mutiny if next week isn't any better. Week 13, 2 new recruits, Isa and Regier. Girl said she did time in Sydenham Mine down in Markarth, and it shows. She's got more experience than all of us put together. I put her in charge of the dig. Cat's good with a blade, so I've sent him topside with the raiders. Week 14, tunnels going well. Isa made our first big find just yesterday, buried chest with a couple hundred gold. Topside, Regier and his team have hit 5 merchants this week. In and out faster than the guard could respond. Looks like things are finally going my way. Week 15, the tunnel broke out into some sort of giant cavern. There's a whole forest down there. Found a nice sword all laid out on some kind of monument and everything, but this is just strange. Eerie, what is this place? Not like any tomb I've ever seen. Week 16. I think the cat's gone crazy. All of a sudden, he can't focus, keeps muttering to himself. He's gone from our best raider to the worst botched to our worst. Botched 2 jobs yesterday. Isa's trying to cover for him, but she's not fooling anyone. Lately, he keeps asking to see my sword, begging to borrow it, like I'd let him get his paws on it. It's beautiful, perfectly balanced, better than any I've ever held. Sure, you can have it, right in the gut. Okay, so things apparently have fallen apart. Cursed sword. Why am I not surprised? Oh, come on. If you don't think it's a cursed sword, then you haven't been playing Skyrim with me. That's very, very clear. Let's see. Regier's note. I see her in every shadow, hear her voice on every breath of the wind, in my dreams, in my ears, in my mind. The Pale Lady. We have to stop her. Just return the sword. We can shut her away forever. I can't take this anymore. I have to do it. I must. That's interesting. Isa's journal. Left the White River gang this morning with Hajvar's thugs on our tail. Wasn't a bad gig, but it was time to move on. Regier and I weren't getting anywhere with him in charge. I never understood how he does it. I couldn't find as much as a rumor in Windhelm while Regier stayed outside the city. Got wasted on moon sugar and still managed to find us a lead. Some gang out Morthal's way. They're holed up in an old ruin, digging it out in between raids on the caravans. Joined up with Kira's band. Their treasure hunting dig is a disaster. 3 months of work have barely cleared a single haul, and 6 men have died from the cave-ins. I've taken charge of the dig while Regier is leading the raid's topside. Maybe that year in Sydenham mine will finally pay off. You'd think a man who could swing a sword could use a pickaxe, but those louts are exhausted after barely an hour. No wonder this tunnel is taking forever. I set up round-the-clock shifts and ordered double rations for the best diggers. That'll give them some incentive. Next shift woke me up to say they'd hit something big. Kira, Regier, and I went down to take a look. It's huge, like a whole forest was just swallowed up by the earth, with a big old monument out in the center. Kira took the sword from it as a trophy, proof his plan was finally paying off. For once, he might be right. Regier's been having nightmares over the last few days. He keeps muttering about a pale lady, one of those swamp women who steal children away in the night, I think. To think some fool story could turn the toughest bandit I know into a cowering kitten, frightened of his own shadow. I'm just glad none of the others see him like this. It's getting worse. Regier can barely sleep at all now, and whenever he dozes off, he wakes up screaming. Woke the whole place up last night. He says the Pale Lady is coming for us. She's down in the forest. We have to return the sword or she'll kill us all. Not a chance. The boss clings to that thing like he was born with it. I've told everyone Regier just has a fever, but this can't go on. I've pulled a few things together. I'll slip out tonight and never look back. Oh, well, so she left. So that's interesting. Nobody else did. Hey, yeah, time to end this little game. We're just gonna we're just gonna kill you guys, and that's gonna be the end of this. So don't. I know I went. Oh, he's running. Oh, of course. Okay, enough of this. I need to level up. I'm gonna throw points into. Let's do stamina this time. Okay. Well, that helps the whole health issue because that hurt like hell. Hey, another bandit thug. I hope the guy behind me is not wailing on me. And I hope Fendel is still alive. Did you say Skyrim belongs to the Nords? I don't care, but like... Okay, yeah, you're fine. Good grief. So, Regier stole the sword. Who is the Pale Lady? I guess we're going to be finding out. There was nothing over here, was there, Fendel? Did you see anything? To make sure we get all of the proper goods. I have a sneaky suspicion we can't go that way right now. I bet the bridge thing is on the other side. Well, let's just keep going, grab that coin purse and this vigorous healing. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. I'm not stealthing. I'm not sure what's going on here. Alright, let's not that. No, I didn't want that either. That should have been the bridge. Okay. No big deal here. Yellow Book of Riddles. Have we collected that? Okay, I think we've collected that one. I want to make sure we do collect all the books because it's just kind of how I roll. They're absolutely worthless unless you like reading. Well, you're dead. Ah. What happened to you? That is a terrible way to die. Not that I care, but it's still a terrible way to die. Alright, so... Anybody in here? So this must have been where they were digging. There's a pickaxe.
Someone there?
There's a pickaxe. There's a guy that I somehow missed. I don't even know how I missed this guy, honestly. Oh, dude, his head just hit the wheel. Ouch. That had to hurt. Just kind of wanted to check to see if there was any sort of ore in here. I'm not seeing any. Oh wait, there's some ore over here. Come along, Fendel. Can we summon anybody with us? Okay, we actually can. Eventually we'll want to bring in Lucian. I'm not going to do that right this second because... Oh, no. Basically, he's trying to say that something's going wrong. I didn't realize that we were going to be... Nice, right in the face. No, put your electricity away. Still put it away. Can you still knock it off? Thank you. Same? Oh, no, that was not the same one. It's like the same killing cam over and over again, but nope. That was much, much different. Ooh, baked potatoes. Tasty. Ow, ow, ow! What in the... Rude. Watch out, Fendel. That'll kill you. Are you kidding me? Fendel. This must be where they found the gold, I'm guessing? The berry chest? I'm glad that you're working. We're just gonna... You didn't even get your sword out in time. Alright. Ooh, silver ore. Alright, well we got our silver ore, and now we've got the Frostmere Depths. Yeah, this is 2 parts. Hey, buddy.
Finally, someone came.
Uh...
The cat, Rajir, ambushed me. He's trying to take the sword back. I can't.
Well, he's dead, Jim. So, I'm always gonna take the gold off of him. He doesn't really have much else, but Kier is dead, so we've got a cat to deal with. Somewhere. Cat's dead. Okay, so a couple things. I think this is the first time we fought a wisp mother, but we have wisps to deal with as well. That's what that is floating about, though it's not letting me target it. All right, we're just gonna have to go pester the pale lady herself. Come here. And let me actually switch to healing. Now the wisps give the wisp mother a huge bonus from what I understand. Yeah, that's like how all wisp mothers work. Okay, so let me real quick actually go to items, weapons. Let me recharge my Nightingale blade just a little bit. I can't see the difference. Oh god, am I? Oh, I fell. I thought I was paralyzed. I was like, no, no, no. I can't get back up there. Shade. Oh, there's 2 of her up there. Okay. I think we defeated her. I can't get up there this way. This is nonsense. This is absolute nonsense. Let me up. Come on, thank you. Okay. So we defeated her. I don't know where. Oh, here we go. Wisp core. Wisp core. And here's the pale lady. I'm gonna go ahead and grab everything. The wisp wrappings are what you get from the wisp mothers. And yeah, they're a little unusual. You should probably, I mean, there's 2 ways of doing it. You can take out the wisps and then take out the wisp mother. So here is the pale blade. Targets take 25 points of frost damage and 50 points of stamina damage. Weaker creatures and people flee for 30 seconds. So yeah, that is a really, really good sword. One thing that my notes or the walkthrough does mention is you can actually grab the sword and put it in the sword stand and she will be banished, but then you don't get the sword, and I want the sword, so we're gonna go ahead and take that with us. I think we want to go up there. Let's try to see. It's hard to see through all of the mist in here. There's definitely a word of power right here, and let's grab this before we continue. So we learn flesh, ice form, and that is the map. That's not what I'm looking for. Let's go to magic, and we're gonna go into shouts. Let's see. Ice form, your Thum freezes an opponent solid. Let's go ahead and unlock that. We don't really use them all that much, but it's a nice little Thum if you can get it to work. It's like, here's the chest. We've got, not too much of anything interesting, really, but let's head back out to the crypt. This should lead us back out to wherever that one little, yeah, the blocked area. Do you guys set off the trap? I don't think there's anything else really in here from what I know. So we're just gonna leave, and that completes the Pale Lady quest. There are still some miscellaneous quests that we have not focused on. Ooh, there was a little bit of lag there for some reason. So we're gonna just continue working on those. I will see you guys next time. I don't know which quest we're gonna be doing. What is wrong with your eyes? Yeah, that weirded me out, dude.